welcome back. I'm Brainerror, and today we are finishing up Produce It 2021. At least I hope so. I don't think there's gonna be more than just this episode coming out. From what I read, unless I'm really slow with this game, but at least we'll have one ending. There are several endings, I believe, so yeah, it would be interesting to see what other routes I can take, maybe for a stream or something like that. But I'm looking forward to knocking on Bonglord's door. Also, my apologies for not having... I know I say this a lot, and I know I'm supposed to do a vlog as well about everything that's been going on, and I still haven't. Because I can't make myself sit down and talk about everything that's been going on, but I will! But yeah, the last 2 days I didn't because I went to get more tattoos, and because I have fibromyalgia and CFS, whenever I have like a full session, like a full day session of tattooing, I relapse really badly, and it was a little worse than last time, so I just had to rest. But we're here now at Bonglord's door. I'll knock first. The voice from inside is deep and warm. Come on in. Okay. I'm coming. Oh. Heavy smoke hovers and wafts above the thickest carpet you've ever seen. Bonglord looks up from deep meditation. Welcome to my home. Okay. Do I want to walk too? Oh, no. Not the door. Just talk to them. Ugh, this is no way to have a conversation. Come on, take a seat, relax, loosen up a bit. We're not in a rush here. Okay, I'm gonna sit down. Whoa! White tiles, triple glazed ceramics, and the smell of artificial citrus fruits. A bathroom! The carpet is white, soft, and extremely fuzzy. Running your fingers through the thick strands, you exhale deeply. You're safe here. Relax. You relax. How nice. Relax some more. Do I get anything for it? No. Ah. Okay, talk to Bonglord. You must be looking for the biochemist. There she is, deep asleep. Feel free to wait around until she wakes up. Okay. Relax, I guess. Whoa! Polished leather, cheap plastic, and everything in between. A pile of shoes sunken deep into the carpet. Okay, so relaxing does get me something. I'm gonna relax a few more times to see if it triggers anything. No? Okay. Talk to the biochemist. Wake? Snore. No way, she's too comfortable down there. I don't really want to slap her or anything. Feel free to wait around. Oh, God. Shake her. Stop that! Okay. Shall I slap? No, I'm not gonna slap her because then I'm gonna be in the same situation as with the mechanic. Also, I want to apologize about the whole mechanic thing. I had not realized that he had no legs. Or at least that's what it looks like, that he has no legs. I didn't realize. I thought with this whole situation, like when the dialogue said, why are you in this situation, or explain the situation you're in. I just thought they meant in general. Like, how did he get into, like, the mindset that he was in, and how did he end up, you know, defeated at the bar. I did not realize he had no legs, and I think that's why he got so pissed off about it. I think. But I apologize. I didn't know. It was until way after the fact. I'm gonna go back up. Walk to... Oh, the bathroom. Okay, so I can look around. Examine. The toilets. I thought it said the stink for a second then. You can't remember the last time you've taken a shit. The sink. An empty glass balancing precariously on the elegant curves of cold ceramic. Take glass. You pick up the empty glass of water. Okay. Fill the glass. The glass is now full of water. Do you think I can shove it into the biochemist? In her face. Splash it, I mean. Drink water. You're not thirsty, like not at all. Yeah, what's up with that? I haven't eaten, I haven't drunk anything, I haven't had a shit. Am I a mech? Are we all mechs? Examine. Never mind. Great album. People shat on it too much. You put the glass full of water back on the sink. Take glass. You pick up the full glass of water. I don't know what to do with this. I'm gonna take it with me. Walk to... Oh! What did it say about the carpet? Place glass on carpet. Okay. You carefully place the full glass of water on the thick carpet. Okay. I'm gonna pick it up again. Just in case. Walk to the shoes. A messy pile of footwear. Strangely comforting, as if a large family was having lunch here. Flip-flops. These poor pieces of cheap plastic have been worn to the bone. Encrusted with mud, they smell of synthetic ammonia. Ew! They belong to the biochemist. Hiking boots. Solid and reliable, the hiking boots wait for autumn to arrive. I am recording, God. High heels. Ah! Highly uncomfortable, extremely useful only in specific situations. I can grab the ladder because I'm a bit taller. Wish I was a baller. Take the high heels. What will you use them for? To be taller. You gotta be taller. Just have to find out. Walk to the door. Stay. I mean... Place glass on carpet. Why do I have... sit down? Talk to... Bonglord? Talk to biochemist. Pick up glass. Can I now... Biochemist splash with water. Her eyes rip open. Ah! Mumbling obscenities and carelessly wiping at her face with long sleeves. She quickly recovers from the aquatic assault. There's nothing to her. Oh shit. I know why you're here. I need the prototype. Ask about people? Okay. I need the prototype. Oh, do you now? You barge in here, wake me up, and then you just get right to it? Business? Business? Business, business, business? Disdain drips from her voice like water on the carpet. Try being a fucking human for once. Ask about people. Herself. I'm the biochemist. I create new things. You still look asleep though, with no eyes. And then I get high as fuck, before taking the next step. Okay. People... the mechanic. Teach their own, but this guy, damn, what a sad sack of shit. I tried to help him, but damn. Whenever he's at the end of his very short rope, he seeks out a public place and fishes for pity from strangers. Despicable, spineless behavior, really. Far away, the mechanic shifts and groans in his big red chair. Oh. The data. No, the boss. Pathetic dude. Stuck in his chair, can't let go, can't change. The dataist. Caught in the most beautiful storm, a dataist would salivate about catching the at-fault butterfly. Pathetic. To be fair, not all of them are horrible people, but even their best minds support a rotten dream. God, she has a lot to say. Holy shit. Bonglord is Bonglord, that much is evident. Good job, you've done a lot of conversation. It's probably safe to ask for a prototype now. No, I want to hear all of it now. All of it. The receptionist. Ah, her. She's a receptionist now? Such a shame. The artisan. What a bitch, acting all high and mighty all the time. Blech. I'm not happy that she disappeared, of course, but damn. She was very full of herself. So that's it. Things. The houseboat. The words just tumble out of your mouth. I broke into your houseboat! Why did you do that? She just laughs. I knew that you're a producer, but damn. Who knew that production involved turning into a common burglar? I didn't steal anything. Well, don't worry. It'll all go down the drain soon enough. clawful helmet. She suddenly beams up at you, positively proud. You've pushed a solid chunk of self-doubt across the finish line. Not bad. She suddenly recognizes the helmet. Damn, sneaky fuck. Where did he get the blueprint for that? Okay, nothing there. Ideas. Her plans. As soon as I'm done rolling around on this very carpet, I'll go back home and wrap it all up. She grows intense and serious all of a sudden. Clean slate, baby. Burglary. Theft is necessary only for the dirty masses. Inspiration comes to those who have faith in themselves. It arrives on golden wings and kisses those that open their arms instead of hiding their faces. Even if morally reprehensible, theft of goods and materials can be tolerated. But theft of ideas, unforgivable. It's all we have, shoring up the thin wall between us and the common ape. Inspiration and ideas. Pushing the boundaries, taking the first steps into unexplored lands. The thief defiles domesticated ground. The explorer makes maps for those behind. In a way, producer, I grieve for you. As a runner of errands, as an agent of domestication, you'll never know what it means to be the first. Biochemistry. You wouldn't understand anything I have to say on this topic. You'd be surprised. Weird. Yeah, we're all being digested by some alien mushroom. Pretty fucked up, right? I've thought about it for a long time and finally realized that the best thing I can do to help is to keep doing exactly what I was doing before. What a coincidence. Alright, last thing. Tubularity. Bah. Real transcendence comes from within. Technology can only reproduce, no matter how new it may be. I need the prototype. Eyeing you with suspicion, the biochemist pushes herself up onto bony elbows. No. Before we conduct our business, before the prototype changes hands, let me ask you a question. Sadistic glee glimmers in her eyes, sharp and awake now. Who are you? Easy. I'm the producer. She isn't satisfied. Empty phrase, try harder. What does it really mean to be a producer? Good question. You've been trying to figure that one out for some time now. Then you remember. The warmth, the feeling of accomplishment, the joy. The biochemist is waiting for an answer. What does it mean to be a producer? Being enthusiastic. Suppressed laughter shakes and rattles her wiry body. They've really gotten to you. You must be doing great. I don't get it. Whatever. Let's move on. You wish you could tell her about the golden joy and warmth that sometimes rises within you. But you know that she'd only make fun of you. You're not here to have a nice little chat with me. Her smile is too wide, seems unstable. You're here because you need my prototype. Rigid patterns frozen in thick liquid. The bottle and its contents emit a fascinating shine, soft and golden. Damn, you've seen this before. Rigid patterns, blocks and lines arranged on a never-moving grid. It looks just like what you saw under the microscope. It's an interesting story, really. I was researching something else entirely, trying to come up with some new hallucinogenics. When a big wave hit the houseboat and my microscope fell over, a very interesting fracture appeared in the lens. If you looked at it from just the right angle, her hands describe a violent explosion. Boom! The golden grid opens up before your eyes. It's incredible. I've glimpsed truth, but only briefly. That's why when I started to... She launches into a long monologue about her work, enzymes and reverse chains and molecular bindings. You don't understand anything, but she's very excited about all of it. So yeah, to sum it all up, I'm a genius. Do you want to try the weird juice? Yeah, take the weird juice. Oh. Ask about the weird juice? Don't want to take it? I'll take it. Go on, take it. Your boss will be proud. You get weird juice. The bottle is hard and cold in your hand. The biochemist watches carefully as you pack it away. She knows what's about to happen. Yes, another success for the world's best producer. Like clockwork, it arrives, the golden warmth in your chest. You'll explore with joy if you don't express your enthusiasm right now. Oh, you explode? Yeehaw! The world shines, yellow and gold, personal fulfillment. You got it all. Yes, life is great. I'm alive. I love working for the boss. A dismissive noise emerges from the carpet. Psycho. Okay, so I think if I want to play this again, I suppress becoming enthusiastic. So I don't love my job. And then I think you probably get a different outcome. I'm not sure though. Relax again? How nice. Good job, I'm proud of you. Okay. Can I talk to Bio again? You again? What do you want now? Never mind. I suppose I should go. Walk to the door. I still have my glass, right? Leave. Hey! You still have my glass! Place glass on carpet. Bye! Hey! You can't just leave my stuff on the floor. Rude! Oh, interesting. I wonder why. Place glass. Why was it empty? Wait, why was it empty? I want to fill it again. Place it. Back. Walk to the door. I want to leave, please. Bye-bye! A wet, cold feeling runs down your spine, like an invisible tongue. Explore? Cold wind rips through the streets. No. This is a bad neighborhood and exploring it has nothing to do with your job. Okay. Back to the car. And how is it a bad neighborhood when their house is so nice? I suppose. I want to go to downtown. I want to go back to the mall. Put on my boots. And see if I can reach the ladder and talk to the datists. Right? Oh, do I want to go back to the forest? Because last time it gave me something. Oh no, I gotta wait till I'm downtown. Yeah, I've arrived in downtown. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the car. I'm gonna drive to the forest real quick. I might also pop into the factories just to see. You've arrived at the forest. Oh no, it doesn't do anything now. Yeah. Just the same. Alright. I don't know if that does anything. Factories. I'm gonna see if that, the mechanic is still angry with me. I still feel bad, even though nobody seems to like him, but... yeah. Gargantuan lungs, wheezing and collapsing inwards before your very eyes. The workshop. Hello, you still here? No, he's still angry. Oh. Oh, I found more to forage. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I need 3 iron. I'm gonna leave and go to the diner or wherever. Go to containers. Everything you own comes from here. Okay, diner? Step into the diner? Forage. You find no resources, okay. So not yet. Back to the yard, and I can't forage in the yard, right? No, okay. Back to the car it is. Right, we'll go downtown. Because I don't even know what the dagger is for. Like, do I end up fighting? Can't enter the canals. Tiny metal door. And I can't forage in the offices, can I? No, she's still busy. So that's just the end of that. Right, and we're going to the mall. Let's go to the mall. Use item. High heels. These shoes are extremely uncomfortable. Yeah, but I can reach the ladder. Yes, baby! The ladder slides down, coming to rest on the cold hard floor. Distracted by a short-lived ecstasy of progress, you stumble. Back pain, huh? You lose high heels. They've broken under your weight. Yes, climb. You've done it. The top floor of the mall. Who would have thought? Being a producer involves a lot of vertical traversal. Climb ladder more? Oh, right. Go left. Go right. Go right. Hi. To the day tests. Bright lights, sterile and sharp. A single tubulator leans in the corner. The precise woman looks up from the machine and smiles without moving her eyes. You're way too late. Come on, get going. We don't have all day. Endless scraps of paper sticking to the wall, merging with the plaster. Heaving and grunting, the bulbous man waves you away impatiently. Whoa! They weren't joking. No, please, keep moving. You're not ready. Enclosed by steel and even more by paint, the screen looks down on you. Beneath it, tiny and clutching his old school hat, a man is overjoyed to greet you. Welcome, welcome! We just need one more set of inputs. Let's go! Are you ready to enter the maze? Enter the what? The maze! It's amazing! Trust me. Who are you? He picks a fistful of paper strips out of his hat and throws them onto the ground. Crawling around on the floor, he reads them out loud. Fungaloid, soft drinks, logical. That's who I am. But what is a dataism? What is dataism? He pulls a questionnaire and worn down pencil out of the hat. Are you lonely? Sometimes. Will you come back to me? Maybe. Are you a paying customer? Dunno, maybe? Based on your precise calculations, dataism is mathematically proven to be pretty cool. But who am I? Who are you? He picks a fistful of paper strips out of his hat and throws them onto the ground. So yeah, fungaloid, soft drinks and laminated. Okay, it appears that dataism revolves around randomness. Random words, random questions, a kind of a remix. I am the producer. Yes, indeed you are. Enter the maze. A strange, knobbly device is thrust into your hands. The simulation begins. Don't worry, it's all fake. Nothing in here can hurt you. Welcome to the maze. Your goal is to find the exit. You have 60 actions to achieve that goal. Oh. Once you've run out of actions or reached the goal, the simulation ends. Got it? Got it. Great, let's begin. Left. 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 Forward. Oh, left. Forward. Right. Forward. 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 Right. Forward. Forward. Left. Forward. Forward. Left. Right. There we go. Forward, 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 forward. The way's blocked? What did it say? It said the time flies. Oh, there. Time really does fly by when you're having fun. Okay. Congratulations, you've done it. So yeah. Why did it say it was blocked though? Because I thought we were just going towards the white screen. You reacquaint yourself with reality while Datest 1 prints out a thick stack of papers. Congratulations again, a real achievement. Anyways, here's our prototype. I'm so confused! It's just a report? A bunch of numbers on paper? What? Ask the others, they'll explain. The short version is that this isn't tubularity. Yet. We just need more time. And more money. At least, that's what Datest 3 keeps saying to Datest 2. Thick reports. Yes! The last prototype. Nobody ever doubted you. You are the producer, the top of your field. The golden warmth like a good dog returns. Yow! You are the producer. You have produced perfectly. Yes, 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 life is great. Yes, joy, how wonderful. You did it. You have them all. Time to return to the boss. And to paper room. Oh, I almost forgot. Next time you visit, just use your hidden shortcut. Saves a lot of time. Hidden shortcut? Oh, the tiny metal door. Tube room, Daytest 2. I see that you've taken interest in our organization. Good. Daytest number 1 means well, but his approach is old and outdated. Outdated. Talk to me if you want to know more. Okay, I'm trying. There's a fervor in his little eyes, burning brightly. Eventually, it will consume him. So, what do you want to know? What is Datism? Snapping his torso around, he points to the wall and his crinkling paper dress. We are hunting for truth, for beauty, for the most quantifiable parts of our very soul. It's all out there already. It's not just put together correctly yet. I'm currently running a complicated calculation trying to find all possible combinations of things. Somewhere in that huge pile of random noise, we'll find it. Tubularity. Galloping doom awaits. But there's a way out. Only one chance is left to us. We have to grasp at it relentlessly, no matter how distant it may be. What is tubularity? Suddenly aware of his posture, Daytist snaps to attention. Tubularity is the inevitable future. When the first human picked up the first rock to use the first tool, they start an inevitable chain of events. The same chain that binds us to this moment. Tubularity is our only chance at keeping that chain from breaking. Because it will break. Unless we become faster. Much faster. If we eat our own input, the cycle shall spin out of control. We shall turn. Faster than ever. We will go forward. Who are you? Small eyes swivel anxiously, checking for reflective surfaces. I am but a humble servant of the inevitable. A fraction of the impulse that forces you to take the next step. A rearranger of information, searching for the truth I know to be contained in the pile. For we are doomed to die in the stasis without progress. Doomed. Doomed. Therefore, we must fight. Fight against the dying light. I'm calculating endlessly here. The numbers are growing exponentially. Here, on my paper, shining, just and beautiful. But first we need more. More input, more processing power. More! He stumbles backwards, drained and empty, clawing at the diagrammed wall for support. When he speaks again, it's almost a whisper. The future. The future. Daytist 3 hasn't noticed you. She's kneeling on the floor, scratching at the wall. Yes? You're almost finished with your task. And yet you take the time to talk to me. You're ready for the big picture. Datism is made up of 3 individual parts. In isolation, each of them is useless. But together, they become the most impossible dream. Part 1. Creation is random. This is one of those arguments. Sorry, I thought I was gonna burp, but nothing happened then. Loved only by the people with wealthy parents and nothing to do. What does it mean to create? Datism ignores all of that and just focuses on the truth. Your ideas are shaped by what's around you. Datist number 1 has shown us the way by accident. He believes to rely on feral randomness, but in fact, he consciously chooses to write stuff on his little slips of paper. Why did he write those exact words? Why not some other words? Creativity isn't holy. It's a function of the things you see and feel and know. Part 2. Work needs faith. This is the one that everyone agrees with, but nobody understands. Faith is irrational. Faith is stupid. Faith is wrong. But if you don't have it, you sink into despicable paralysis. Doubts and fears abound. You can't do the work without believing in it. This is what Datist 2 is doing. He's wrong, of course. Datism isn't the inevitable next step. He isn't building a god, but a convoluted spreadsheet, sterile and endlessly self-referential. He's wrong, but he believes, and so he can work. Finish to think. This is the this is the one you can only understand by actually doing it. The unfinished thing is a ghost, haunting your waking dreams. Nightmares born from hope. It's only in the deliberate destruction of potential that the thing you make reveals itself. You only learn by finishing. And this is where I come in. Daytest 1 would still be looking for the perfect scrap of paper. Daytest 2 would be writing self-indulgent and weak-chested science fan fiction. If I hand-push them to iterate and reflect, sure, they might be artists and geniuses, but they are nothing without external deadlines. These are the 3 pillars of dataism. Of anything, really. You've almost gone through it yourself, actually. She smiles at you. Benevolence glimmers weakly behind the frozen eyes. You've been selected to become a producer. You've doubled down on the whole enthusiasm thing. And now you're here, ready to finish what you started. Go on, finish it. It's the only way to understand. I guess. Can I? No, I can't go anywhere, can I? I'll have to play through it again and not be enthusiastic, fuck up a load. So I hate my job, and then I want to like look at the canals. I want to go down the stairs because it won't let me do that. Use the shortcut. Shortcut is very bright. A spiral staircase leads down to a tiny metal door. Ah, I fucking knew it. You quickly unlock the door and emerge. Oh, it's nighttime now. Tiny metal door. Yes! Cool. Alright. Turn. I don't know what to do. It's now nighttime, so I'm gonna check stuff one more time. I'm gonna go to the factories first, I guess. Because why am I able to craft daggers, for example? You've arrived at the factories. The factories are dying. Acid air swept away by gold gales, rolling across empty plains forever. Acidic air wafts over shimmering puddles. Is he still angry? Yep. No resources. Okay. What was the machine all about? I still haven't been able to do anything with that. See, I don't think he has legs. And that's why he's pissed. Forage. Okay, so there's nothing. Hang out. Your gaze wanders lazily and comes to rest on nothing. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the forest. Do I want to go back to Bonglord? It's just such a long drive, you know? You've arrived at the forest. Still same. And still the same. And I wonder what that signifies eventually, though. Close your eyes. I'm gonna just see. Your job. You're done. Time to return to the boss. I did a good job. I deserve a promotion. But who could help me? The receptionist's too busy. The biochemist still relaxing at Bonglord's place might know a thing or two. The data is grotesque and removed from real life. There won't be any help. The boss barricade behind his big door. Ah, interesting. Okay. So, I think I really am at the end of the line, huh? I don't know if I should go to Bonglord one more time. Such a long drive! It's not really that long, it's just compared to everything. Oh, it wasn't that long this time because I went from... I want to sit down and talk to Bonglord. Good job, I'm proud of you. Okay. And biochemist? You again. The thick report. She flips through the pages in a distracted, bored manner. Well, they sure as fuck produced a lot of numbers. Does it mean anything? Does it have soul? Is it real? Clearly she doesn't think so. Okay. I'm leaving. Bye-bye. Back to the car. We're gonna drive all the way downtown. Nope. You have arrived downtown. Alright, let's go to the offices then. I'm a little worried. Elevator. The servers. Shall I go there one more time? No, I can only have 4-letter words in there, so... Yeah, let's just go to boss, I guess. You have all 3 prototypes. Are you ready to present them to the boss? There will be no turning back. Yeah, I'm ready. I mean, I can always play through it again. This is it. Now we will see. Yeah, but who is this douche lord over here? How productive you've been. Sure, you got all the prototypes. But have you been enthusiastic enough? The boss smiles through his clenched teeth. Yes, the prototypes! Finally! Hurry, let's go! The boss is shifting nervously. He keeps looking over his shoulder out into the inevitable night. Weird. Yes, exactly. It's all coming to an end. There's no time. The prototypes, come on! Put them on the table, now! You lose weird juice. You lose clothful helmet. You lose thick report. Oh, you expected something else. Something better. Which one of them works the best? Which is the most worthwhile? How are we going to reach tubularity? Should I say I don't know? I don't know. Then fucking guess! With the weird juice. The biochemist then. Explain. What's this weird juice? How does it work? What does it do? You know nothing about this prototype. Garbage! This is garbage. Unusable trash. You are screwed. We are screwed. I mean, we are screwed. We are screwed. Totally screwed. Red with rage, he sweeps the prototypes off of the table. They shatter and break and spill all over each other. Suddenly realizes what he's done. He backs off, scared and bewildered by the power that he wields. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry that you had to see this. It's all coming to an end. This was our last chance. He gestures weakly at the mess on the floor and suddenly collapses into a puddle of despair. We're all going to... Suggest... How about... Never mind. What does he need? I'm gonna hug him. The boss doesn't stop you. He's thin and brittle under his suit, bird-like, smelling of feathers and blood. After an appropriate amount of time has passed, you eagerly step back. Offer platitude. This too shall pass. Encourage him. We can find a solution. Together. Wait. He perks up. Holy shit, of course! The cyborg. Not much is known about it. Hiding in the shadows, creeping along the edges. Untrustworthy and slimy, they say. Foul and unnatural. A technical genius, fallen from grace, discarded and discredited. People whisper. It has reached its own version of tubularity. A nasty transcendence. Sick with boils and rotten with disease. The cyborg. We have to find the cyborg! It's the only thing that can save us now. This is our last chance at major disruption. The boss looks you up and down. He smiles proudly. You're one of the best producers we've ever had. A genius almost. Yeah, am I the cyborg? Now come on, let me hear it. Yeah! Yes, you are the producer. The boss folds his hands in mocking prayer. In mocking prayer? So it's like... A true prodigy of production. Go forth and find the cyborg, or it's all down the fucking drain. Fuck. What about him? This is bad. You need to find the cyborg. The receptionist looks up, smiling fearfully. How did it go? Listen, I have a little problem here. No, the time for idle chit-chat is long gone. There's no time. Downtown is hunched over, sharp winds cut into the streets, teeth clattering. You have no clue what to do or where to go. You have to ask for help. The biochemist, I guess. The bridge has been cut, the boat is loose, drifting downstream. Dozens of potted plants float in water. You can hear the biochemist scream from inside. Fuck this! Fuck all of this shit! Out! Out! Make room! Make space! Get the fuck away! She appears on deck, carrying on a big pile of notes. You call out to her across the freezing water. Where's the cyborg? The cyborg? Who cares? She throws the pile of notes overboard. The research, the sketches, and the manic diary entries soak and sink. The biochemist doesn't pay you any more attention. She's too busy making room for new things. While the houseboat drifts away towards the middle of a beachless ocean. Mortar cracks and bricks crumble. Downtown shrivels up. You need help. And the mechanic. He's gonna tell me to fuck off, but... Oh. We're just driving there, are we? I wasn't expecting this ending, to be honest. Although I did fuck up the helmet, but I don't think it makes any difference. Acid ash falls down on poison earth. Sickness blooms. Dead and broken, Sid dangles from the wall. Hey, up here! Oh. Like a stuffed bird strung up by 100 little drones, the mechanic is hovering above you. He smells like 3 pounds of cheesecake. I did it! I pulled myself up! I did it by myself! No help! That's great! You quickly shout your question. Where's the cyborg? Oh, her! Yeah, sorry! I only visited her once. The drones are pulling at him, up further and further. But she blindfolded She blindfolded me, so I wouldn't be able to rethread the... Gone. Carried away by his invention, the mechanic disappears into the endless frost of the night. Ice-cold air claws and tears at the world's soft skin. Arctic frost covers the plains. The world is dying. There's only one option left. The Datists. Oh no. Hello! I am back! White and empty, this place is devoid of anything to hold on to or cherish. Datist 3 and Datist 2 have disappeared. Nothing of their work remains. Only Datist 1 is still holding out, hoping. Something is sticking out of his left ear, trickling thin blonde blood. Blonde? Fuck no. His pencil has been pushed through the eardrum and deep into his head. Datist 1 smiles dreamily, waiting for your question. Where's the cyborg? The words come garbled, randomized. Bark, twig, photosynthesis. You leave him to his endless babble. The empty space begins to fold in on itself as you leave it behind. Did he do this to himself? Suddenly, hit by a gale of freezing wind, you get it. There's no other option. The forest. The cyborg must be hiding in the forest. Yeah, let's go to the forest, boy. You step on it. Let's go. I'm level 10 now. Yes. We are here. I can see trees. The forest is cold and dark. All the birds are gone. Silence reigns supreme. Now, in your hour of greatest need, the hideout reveals itself to you. Ah, I knew there was a reason why we were here. Holy shit. A bunker. Heavy concrete walls and stale air. Crumbling stairs dissolving into the darkness. Descend. Oh no, I want to linger first. Oh, sorry. The artisan discovered it on one of her extended walks. She already knew what she'd have to do by then. This place promised the required privacy and protection. Coming here was one of the last things she ever did. Descend. The microscope was brought here piece by piece. A slow, arduous process. Stay? Initially inspired by the biochemist's work, the microscope was further modified. No longer only a toy of discovery, but a tool of measurement instead. Cold and precise, relentlessly useful. You peek through the microscope, a network of thin lines stretching through the darkness, narrowing down into a single strand. Continue. Oh. A pile of meat festers in silence. Is it me? Hundreds of small animals snatched from the forest. Not rescued, just preserved for later. This is where the artisan died, together with the animals. Piece by piece, muscle by muscle. Meat, processed and altered, inserted back into her body. This is where it happened. Tubularity. The smell is terrible. The pile of meat pulsates in the dark. It contracts and expands, a perverted heartbeat. Book by book, piece by piece, a small library has found its way down here. The cyborg must have worked for months, years. The map. The floor plan of the offices. Drawn with crude accuracy, a red line goes far below the basement. Past the lobby and the servers, it keeps growing upwards, far beyond the topmost floor into the infinite cosmos. Red arrows and exclamation marks pointing at the elevator. Electric circuits, hacked and subverted, exploding downwards from the giant socket. Holy shit, the cyborg wants to plug into the growth. Ah, the books. Information on every conceivable subject. Ancient dictionaries, obscure essays, forgotten manifestos, cheap novels, scientific journals, stuffed into the shelves without order. Raw metadata, ready for random access. The notes. You flip through the notes. Hundreds of experiments, hundreds of failed attempts, thousands of hypotheses on how to do it better. A desperate drive to succeed. Then the writing stops. Numbers mingle with dried up blood and crumpled pages. Words yield to graphs and diagrams, calculations and schematics. The map. And then, at last, a scribbled note. For you. Toto, come to the elevator. Push... Was the cyborg the guy in the bushes? At the offices? Push the buttons, all at once. Hurry, please. Deep breaths. Calm down. Fuck, no, let's go! The books disappear and fade away. The meat is left to rot and die. And the microscope dangles limply from the wall. As you sprint up to the stairs back into the corpse-cold night, your ragged clothes flutter in the wind as you stumble back towards the car. It's all coming to an end. Arctic silence envelops you. Drive to downtown. Even in an emergency like this, you simply can't drive without music. Something's not right here. The tape deck won't open. Caress it. Good old tape deck. Thick black plastic, hard buttons, heavy knobs, worn down and shiny from many years of use. It's soft to the touch, melting slowly. It cramps under your gentle strokes, growing suddenly hard, then soft again. You can't believe your ears. It's your favorite track. Ew, thank you. You don't look back. So this is it, the end of the line. You think about the cyborg. Why would such an advanced being require your help? I've got no qualifications for any of this. Holy shit, you can't remember buying a phone. You didn't send that application. The cyborg must have set it up. But why? Why me? The growth, the endless expansion of fake biomass. It's touched almost everyone by now, glued to their seats. They meld into the stone. Only you can move. Only you can produce. You must be special because you're so enthusiastic. Dying trees are sinking into the hungry earth. The biochemist must be far away by now, drifting through the fog in her barren boat. What a fool. One can't survive without help, without a job. You think about your job. You love your job. I can't wait to tell the boss about the cyborg. Once you do that, everything will be okay again. Yeah, let's go. Shaken by acid winds, your car carries you past the factory's remains. The mechanic, pulled into the lower stratosphere by his drones, is probably frozen to death by now. He would have been better off just staying in his chair, but no, he had ambitions. Disrespect your function, pay the price. You think about the end of it all. Do you remember how funny it was in the beginning? How open and free and full of promise? It It's all been over for some time now. Don't worry. The growth will continue. You will continue. Broken down into molecules, you will persist as part of something larger. Just like being employed by a large company. Concrete turns to slush under your wheels. The datist left nothing behind, only white walls. Downtown, cold and empty. This is where it ends. Dark water churns below. The canals have gone quiet. The mall is empty and dead. The tall towers of glass sway slightly from side to side. Smooth doors slide open. One last time. Naked fear distorts the receptionist's face. Toto, please! There's no time. I'm sorry. Push top 3 buttons. What the fuck? Foul eggs and feces. The cyborg gurgles and spits because it can no longer speak. It's helpless, weak, and trapped in the compartment. A cable stretched towards you, held by rotting fingers. There's something urgent in the cyborg's eyes. It needs your help. This is it. Time to decide. Help the cyborg. The cyborg is a stinking sack of dying cells, rotten and foul, with strange plans, unclear motives. It wants to connect with the growth, fraternizing with the enemy. The cyborg will try to survive by becoming more like the thing that's eating us all. No way. I suppose I could do both, because I did just save. But I don't know if it will save again. I'm gonna connect the cyborg first, because I want to see. Take the cable. Oh. It writhes and pulsates. The cyborg's irregular heartbeat syncing up with yours. The cyborg has sacrificed everything for this. The last chance. Don't fuck it up. The socket is only a few steps away. Fuck. The cable's too short. Pull again. Pull harder. Pull harder. Pull again. It's no use. You know what to do. Connect the cable. It all goes dark. You twitch and convulse. Puppet-like legs give out. Impossible amounts of raw information rip right through you. Roots and twigs, strands of hair, arteries and veins. On the one hand, a vast network, chemical bridges, chains of enzymes. The non-animal metabolism eating away at the rock beneath your feet, dissolving and melting it all down into primal soup. The growth can't yearn, it can only expand. A slender tendril randomly stretches out into the endless dark, looking for new food amongst the stars. This is what you plugged into. White foam spills from your open mouth. On the other hand, the cyborg, calculative power and rational thought far surpassing nature's random stumble, cold, hard and clear, like ice, intent, shooting through your nervous system, systematically ripping into the gross feral urges. In this battle, victory is a quantifiable outcome. Sorry, I'm having real issues with fucking OBS today. Not fucking OBS, but OBS being an asshole. Then suddenly, no more tension. Two hands become one as a heart finally gives out and the old body sinks to the floor. The network beneath the rocks, the thick digestive liquid and all of its enzymes, is like learning to walk again. Random twitches, building on each other, solidifying into patterns of movement, approximations of instincts. Everyone else is here as well. Semi-digested, reconstructed, merged, a ball of screaming neurons falling through the infinite cosmos. You try to hold on to yourself. You try to hold on to... You try to hold on. You try to hold... You try to... You try... You... That's it! Right. The public domain around Vienna, my own body, and a trip to Spain. That's what the art is made of. I really like that. Special thanks to... fuck yeah, the other cat's name is Gratin. Special thanks to Gratin. Funny. Right, I'm gonna see if I can get the other ending. So yeah. Push all 3. Or I could just go to the boss. Now I should probably find the cyborg first. Yeah. Right, so I'm going to do my job. The boss took a chance on you. Gave you a job when nobody else would. I am the producer. Producing makes me happy. Time to do my job. Press the button. Weak and rotten, the cyborg can only gurgle and spit. Nothing can stop you from doing your job. The boss will be so very proud. Yeah, but... Yes! Who is this guy? Is he a bird? You're almost there. Whoa! The man jumps out from behind the potted plant, teeth bared to a horrible grin. Hello? You've done a fine job. Let me finish it for you. The sleep dart is very effective. Wait! Outside, life goes on. Using the cyborg's part, the end of the world has been thoroughly and completely disrupted. Everything is back to how it always was. You've been promoted. Work. You've got a lot of responsibility now. Sleep. No dreams disturb your slumber. Work. You check if the prisoners are well behaved. Remember, the phone that woke you all these years ago rings hollow in your head. Your room is tidy. Compensation is top tier. Sleep. No dreams to disturb your slumber. Remember. You refuse to remember the fragile vase and its shimmering shards. Work. The prisoners never know if they are being watched or not, making for a very docile jail experience. Sleep. No dreams disturb your slumber. Remember. The flowers and plants, paradise, work. Nobody tries to escape. Sleep. No dreams. Remember. The weird juice, cold and hard. Probably a designer drug. Way too self-referential for me. Work. Nobody tries to escape. Sleep. No dreams. Remember. They've probably caught the biochemist by now. Work. Nobody tries to escape. Sleep. No dreams. Remember. The mechanic's workshop, such a dirty place. A vague sense of guilt washes over you. Work. Nobody. Sleep. No. Remember. You wonder what the helmet would have done if you hadn't broken it. Yeah. That's another thing, like if I got that right, what would the outcome be? Nobody tries to escape. Remember, the mechanic has drifted off, out into the cosmos. There's no need for shortcuts nowadays. Oh man, holy shit! Data 2 is right in the end. No, stop! I shouldn't think about stuff like that. Not part of the job. The jittery excitement of going up to the boss again. You can't picture it clearly, the boss, slumped down at the desk, sobbing. He doesn't know it yet. You're about to produce the shit out of the world's problems. He was so small and fragile in your arms. You don't want to remember your desperate dash for the hideout. Forget the cyborg and his foul smell. This is all behind me. Is it? Is it though? Is it? Looking back on your career, you can be proud. And now, with this new job, even more so. You hope the executive producer is doing fine as well. I mean, you're very productive. The end? Weird. So I really like this game. It was bizarre, it was interesting. Even with all of its simplicity, it kept me hooked in. And it did remind me of a lot of games from the 90s that were like kind of like that. And just, yeah, the general story is kind of like a sci-fi, post-apocalyptic, you know, story, which is great. And I wonder, I don't know if there's more than 2 endings. I suppose there might be, because he said what would have happened if that helmet was actually not broken. That would have been interesting. Maybe it would have ended there in the office. But there's only one way to find out, really. I'd have to play through the entire thing again to get to that point. But yeah, let me know if you want me to stream it at some point. We can play through it all again, and I'll make the helmet the way it should be and see if that does anything, but I'm not sure. If you do know more about this game and let me know if there is any point in doing that, then that would be great before I do it all. But yeah, if these are the only 2 endings, I don't know. If there are more, let me know as well. I really enjoyed this. I hope you did too. Thank you so much for joining me as always, and I will see you when I see you.